guys, and welcome back to my channel. So in the last video you saw us putting the cabinet together, like gluing it all together with the Gorilla Glue, and the next step would be inlaying wood so you can attach the cabinets to the walls. We did that and I filmed it all. However, when I sat down to edit the footage 2 nights ago, my computer crashed during an update, and pretty much something went wrong inside with the power supply. It wasn't charging, so I lost all the footage. I had to take it to the store and I have to ship it and fix it. Anyways, I lost all the footage, so unfortunately I don't have a video on how to inlay wood. However, if you do want to know how to do it and see it, you can go check out Jed's video, which should be popping up somewhere around here. And he has a video in detail where he explains how to inlay wood. But unfortunately I'm not gonna have that video, so yeah, I'm sorry for that. But today we are gonna doing the next step of the build, which is, well, I'm not gonna tell you what it is. You just have to see it for yourself, guys. Caviar sandwich. A lot of people think it's gross, especially around here in America, but truly love it. It tastes amazing. I don't know why people don't like it. So today we are going to do different things. So look at this tent. It's so dark. You can't see anything in there. Nothing. Oops, no windows on the side. Super dark. What do you think about our tent?
I love it. I love it. Went to Home Depot earlier, forgot my sunglasses. I thought I left them in here, so I was like, oh, I'll just get them when I get in there. And then I got in there, I was like, well, it's so dark in here, it doesn't matter. But then I got out and I got into Home Depot and I was like, my eyes. It was so bad. Yeah, I love it. Windshield's 25%. Front window, or the windshield's 55%, the windows are 18, and all these ones are 5. And it makes such a big difference with the temperature inside. Like, our AC doesn't work at all, even though we just recharged it. It needs a serious, like, it has a really, really bad leak. But yeah, these things cool off the inside so much. The whole drive home yesterday, it was cooler inside the van than outside.
Yeah, it was
and
awesome.
We don't even have AC, so once we get AC, it's going to be amazing. It's funny that so many people insulate the hell out of their vans, but they don't tint the windows, and the glass is where most of the temperature comes through. Yeah. So tinting your windows and getting good tint, like we got the nano ceramic stuff, like it makes a huge difference. Even without it, I think I have the basic 3M on the Astro, and it even made a huge difference. The side windows are only 35 instead of 18. Tint all the way. Yeah,
tint all the way, so it's amazing. Not only helps with temperature, but it's also very good with privacy and security. You know, you don't want to sit in your van and like do something and have people constantly look inside your windows and see exactly what you're doing, or that you live in there, and all of your, you know, if you have camera gear or MacBooks. So yeah, it helps with temperature and security and privacy, so it's awesome. But so what we're doing today, well, what I'm doing today is I'm gonna take this cabinet and I'm gonna get rid of all of this excess glue. Jed and I definitely used a little bit too much glue in this. You definitely don't need to use that much of the Gorilla Glue because it expands. So I got myself a little Dremel thing right here with all those attachments, and I'm going to be using that to get rid of all of the glue, while Jed is going to be removing the grill and painting that black, and hopefully the bumper too. So yeah, should be fun. Okay, so for this task I'm going to be using the Dremel thing. I've been wanting to get this for so long. I finally have it. Gloves, don't forget gloves. This Hyper Tough scraper thingy, and then I'm going to be using our handy dandy razor blades to get off all the big bubbles off of this thing, and then a respirator so you don't inhale all that glue by mistake. You don't want that stuff in your lungs. So yeah, that's the stuff you should be using. Obviously, you don't have to use it if you don't want to, but it's nice, especially if you care about your health and your safety. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove all those big bubbles first. I'm gonna be using the razor blade to cut them off somehow. A lot of them will just fall off if you press on it hard enough. Let me show you an example. Maybe this one's don't. But anyways, you get the idea. Gotta get all those big bubbles as much as I can, and then I'm gonna use the Dremel to like sand it out so it's nice and smooth. So we're gonna get started on that. Okay, so I just used this razor blade and I tried to get off as many big bubbles as I could. I mean, they could probably still do more, but I don't want to damage the foam much more. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to try using this thing and see how this works to get the rest of these things off. Definitely works. So now I'm gonna put my respirator on and get to work. So I've used the Dremel for a little bit, and it's definitely a good tool to get like in the corners. But what has been working for me is my razor blade that actually broke. This flat part over here, it actually perfect to get under the glue and like push it out. So that's what I've been doing. And then the spots where I can't do that, I use the Dremel to get right in the corner and like shave it all off. So that's what I've been doing so far. It's been working great. It's definitely a long process, but it will definitely made it a lot easier if we didn't use as much glue as we did. With this method that I'm doing, you gotta be careful not to damage the foam because this thing is still very sharp and it does put some holes in the foam. A little holes is fine because they're gonna get filled in with gripper paint. And we're gonna have stain on top of it, so it doesn't matter. But you definitely still want to keep the foam with as little holes as possible and as even and flat as possible. So like over here, it's all like chewed up, and that's the front part. So I'm actually gonna use the Dremel and smooth it out so it's all one smooth surface. So when we put the screen on it, it's gonna be a lot easier. But yeah, this method's been working very well. Okay guys, so you just saw that I was removing all the glue from the cabinets and I was almost done. I still have like 2 spots left I gotta do, and it's the hardest spots. It's this one over here and this one over there. I don't know if you can see it because it's dark, but yeah, so I still have to do those spots really quickly. I'm gonna get it all done, and once I'm done with that, we're gonna start doing the fiber screens and gripper paint. And I'm super excited for that part because I think that's gonna be my favorite part. Okay, so I removed all the glue I'm on the frame. I don't know. Am I? How about now? Anyways, I removed all the glue, but now there's a bunch of like little specks of it left. So I'm taking just like a wet paper towel and I'm wiping it all off to make it clean and ready for paint. Make sure your paper towel is not like super wet, just a little bit of water, because you want the surface dry before you paint. So yeah, let's get started, guys. So it's all cleaned up. So now we're gonna do the fun part. We're gonna be doing gripper paint. Here it is. Gripper paint, brushes, and fiber screens. I'm gonna put the links for all of this stuff in the description down below, so you guys can check it out for yourself. I'm gonna wait on Jed to get here. Here it is. So we can start doing that. So how do we do it?
We cut out the corners.
Cut out this corner?
Screen for all the corners in this thing.
Okay.
And then we paint. And then we lay it down.
The corners
and then,
first?
yeah. And then we paint over that.
Okay.
And we let that dry a little bit. And then we do the top.
Okay.
Same process.
Easy peasy.
Paint, screen, and do that.
Sounds good.
And we don't have to put paint over this part.
Why not?
Or, I mean, screen.
Why not?
Because it's for
Oh, yeah.
flex strength.
Okay. You heard him, guys. Okay. So, first, what I'm gonna do is I'm taking my screen and I'm actually gonna pre-cut all the corners, like the size, first, so I don't have to cut them later. Okay, so I pre-cut some of the pieces, and then you just take brushy paint. Let me just show you. So I'm gonna take the little brush and I'm gonna start with this corner over here first because it's easier for you guys to see. Don't forget to mix your paint. Oh, I think I'm gonna need more paint than that. And then you take the screen and you put it on like that. You like paint over it, right? I think that's how you do it. working on the corners. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna finish it all tonight, all the corners and all the walls. But it is getting dark outside, so I'm gonna end this episode here. Yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.